You would think that people that enjoy Monster the anime would be smart, right? You would think that like the average person who enjoys Monster or Steins Gate, I would assume at the very least some sort of pseudo-intellect, performative, pseudo-intellect. But I wouldn't expect them to be completely retarded. Today we're going to talk about what's going on with Monster the anime regarding the anime polls and the retardation happening for me to farm. Hit the white room. Thank you, Enryu. Context. So can Monster get 5,000 likes? This is something that I've been doing quite a while, right? Why? Because I'm trying to gauge how many people genuinely want the reactions. These are not absolutes. Just because something is getting more likes, something is winning on the polls, doesn't mean it's actually going to turn out to be real viewership. The goal right now is to see how weak or strong is this Ascendance of a Bookworm, considering that in spring again, season 4 is going to come out with a hype season in a different studio that might make it worth it. And 2,400 likes, that's pretty good. But you gotta realize that the engagement, when I force down saying, can it get that many likes, is not saying like, basically the idea is there's an average like percentage ratio of how many likes you get on a community post. I don't see the overall impressions, right? But when I talk about YouTube content, what do I say? That 10% of the engagement that I think from the viewership will be 10% of the likes, right? So here you have Fate Strange Fate content ending reaction. If it got 3,000 views, I expect it to get around 300 likes, 5 to 10% range, right? So that's that kind of idea. However, on the community polls, right, if I give an incentive, of course it's not going to be a 10% range. It's going to be more. I'm forcing to see how many people will actually come out and watch. If Fate Unlimited Blayworks, right, could only get 3,200 likes, and it does struggle around 3,000 views, it makes sense. That's why I'm trying to see, can you hit 5K? But of course, you have the most miserable retards coming in. They just gotta say something. Sam Ninjago 8216. This guy has 58 comments in my channel, apparently, looking at the profile here, right? Right over here on the right-hand side, if you can see. This guy has commented on Frieren being overrated and talking about Mr. Beast drama content. All right, if I go to his actual profile, what do I see? Let's try to figure out what kind of person this is. Sam Ninjago the cartoon. I'm gonna assume that based on the content he's covering and his name, this is the equivalent of like a Gen Alpha XX69 Uchiha Tyler XX420. You know what I mean? It's that kind of person. There are two separate comments that I want to fucking crucify. First, it's this guy, and then there's another retard right over here. It's gonna get beautiful, bro. So let's talk about this. It's kind of annoying that he calls the show fraudulent and then stops reacting to it. Like, if you're gonna just choose to react to the show, watch all of it and don't just jump ship because the views are low. I mean, I can't say much, bro, because bro probably wants to just make money. Every fucking time we make videos like this, I swear to God, we make a video about this topic every 2 weeks. To the point, you guys should already know the talking points, right? Let's read some of the comments and dissect why this is just pure retardation. Yes, he wants to make money, and it's not that he just wants to make money. It doesn't look like you're someone who can understand that. Oh my, it's gonna get farmed. Yes, these are the monkeys that already understand these types of video and has been trained. They know what's happening. I don't have to go there and explain myself. My army of monkeys can do it. I mean, why else would you record yourself reacting? I'm a big Monster fan, but the reaction audience is pretty low. I know that. What's the point of sharing reacts? Blah, blah, blah. Sure. I can suggest blah, blah, blah. I can suggest that a random show from a random country. Should I expect to react from that? If he refuses, should I call him money hungry for refusing to watch a show? Blah, blah, blah. With this logic, less views equals less audience. Simple as that. Bro's gonna get farmed. Bro just want to make money. I can't believe a business would want to make a business. He calls the show fraudulent because people corrupt the votes. This is more like it, right? Some children share these community posts to their Discord servers or other different kinds of groups just to see their favorite show to get reacted. You do not understand this telling of me of things that are just like these children's. Good farming. I can't wait for the video. So this is the logic. Stupid children have this entitlement of YouTubers that if they do something for money, that you're a fraud. They think that you should be making videos because you want to make those videos and completely ignore the audience and the viewership. You can do that, but that's not going to grow. In order to get views are what? A byproduct, right? Let's talk about this shit. Look at this fucking bald ass retard's head, man. Ugh, look at that dent on his head. It's even worse than Tyler 1, bro. So if we look at this, right? Oh, that's a red color. Hold up. I'm gonna paint this black. Think about it, right? Views. Views equals how? How do you get more views? Is it simply just reacting to popular shows? Not really. It's about audience, right? If you have an audience that cares about a topic, it is gonna get views. You can simply try to like farm random trends and try to get into the algorithm with external audience, but the core goal is of your YouTube community, right? Of your overall circle of, like, if we have 60k subs here, and a lot of them are dead too, right? Let's not get that twisted. A lot of them are dead. How many of the people are actually active? You want to fill this bubble as much as you can with this, right? You're trying to figure out of all the different audiences that you have just fragmented, right? Like, so basically these are just examples that I'm giving you, trivial arbitrary examples where if the overall group size is 60k, but these people only care about Yuri, these people only care about shitty isekai, right? These people only care about, like, I don't know, seinen content, right? These people only care about, I don't know, battle shonen, you know, like basically you're trying to figure out how do you find the most overlapping amount of people to pick a show. That's the overall goal. And if you can pick the biggest majority group and make videos off that, that's how you get views. So when I'm talking about getting more views and money, yes, absolutely. Money comes from views. Right? But views don't just magically appear out of nowhere. Views come from you giving the audience, right, what they need. If you can't handle this, none of this shit fucking makes sense. Stupid children can't contextualize this. They try to slander you because they feel upset that their favorite show got dropped. They're so stupid that they'll even say that you're such a selfish person, right? They'll basically say you're such a selfish person for dropping a show that the majority hates. These people pulled a selfish card on you when you try to cater towards the majority group. And because of their own selfish desire being neglected, they crash out and say, you are a fraud YouTuber. You only do this for money. What's the point even doing this? My point is to focus on this aspect, bro. This is the biggest important part. So this stupid kid, he just doesn't understand business. And this is a common entitlement that I see happening over and over and over again. But we're not done yet. This is just one retard. We're going to cover something else with the same idea of talking about the audience. We have a double kill today, ladies and gentlemen. We have a double kill regarding the monster drama. Next up comes from this retard. This guy right over here. Let's see if we can find the other video that he commented this on. Yeah, we got a double sacrifice. We're doing 2-in-1, bro. We doing 2-in-1 right now. So if I look at this channel, 3 comments in my chase. Did he already delete the comment? Oh, wait. No. I just realized. Yeah. I'm ready. Right over here. So this has to do with somebody coming in trying to say that I am apparently just a shame. This dude Kaka TV is using monster name to get likes and attention. Like, stop watching anime, bro. Like, not only are you embarrassed with yourself, but your subscriber viewer base, like, what the fuck is up with you? So I would hope that, like, if I clicked show more, it would say you fell for it, fool. Thundercross split attack. At that point, I'd say well played. So let me break this down for you. No disrespect to Monster, but do you really think that if I wanted, like, you're trying to make this argument that I'm a clout chaser using Monster as a name to get likes and attention, when I just clearly explained to you the thought process of procuring this audience by using polls, engaging with your audience. You think I would use Monster to clout chase? No one cares about this shit. I'm sorry. No one cares about this shit. This is really niche anime. I'm sure it's a masterpiece. But this does not get you motion. This literally dies in the middle of most people because nobody gives a fuck about the well thought process, the written parts about this anime. To try to say that I'm clout chasing using Monster of all animes that I could use to clout chase. Like, I thought you're supposed to be smart. I thought these Monster enjoyers are supposed to be smart. You think that of all the shows that I could have farmed, this is it? I could be just going, making more stupid content about Jujutsu Kaisen, about fucking Frieren, about all these other headliners, and you pick this underrated masterpiece that has no fucking motion? That's fucking crazy. And then I realize, wait a minute, why am I getting mad? What kind of person is this? Right? What is his chat history? And when I looked at his chat history, this is Young Defiant videos, by the way. You remember Young Defiant videos? I gotta react to this why Fate Strange Fake is the worst anime of the season when he already said JJK is the worst anime of the season, when he already said Sentence to Be a Hero is the worst anime of the season. This is a Young Defiant Glazer. He's literally in here doing tricks off of Young Defiant. And then I realized, you just another D-tier rage bait disciple. It all fucking makes sense. At the end of the day, thank you for your retardation. Bro comes in here and says, I love the slice of life happy stuff in Fate. That's what I said. Bro, stop lying. Oran is slightly better than this. I need you to understand, like, the logical argumentation here. Do you understand how fucking stupid this statement is? When I'm in this video talking about the visuals of Fate Strange Fake Slice of Life being so fucking wholesome and cute, how the fuck does this have to do with, like, what am I lying about? Oran is slightly better than this. Did I say this is the best? I said I love it. How am I lying about my love for this slice of life? So when you really break apart this statement, do you understand how stupid this is? If I said this is the best slice of life in every single anime, then you could say, bruh, stop lying. There's another anime that's better than this. When I go in and say, I love this part, and he says it with this, you know where he's fucking coming from. It's a fucking retard. Retards that band with other retards, it's just stupid retardation. You want to make it into a video. Here's the attention your parents never gave you. See you next time.